When I was younger, I played baseball, football, and ran track. Pretty much typical sports, as we know them. But some places have some very unusual athletic events. Hi, this is Rick at Noble, and here are 10 bizarre variations of sports. Number 10. India has soccer. No big deal there because soccer is played about everywhere. But this kind of soccer requires a different brand of mentality. Instead of a round airfield ball, they use coconuts. Now that would be really unusual in itself, but before each match, they soak the coconuts in kerosene and light them up. Before the match, they loosen up and they pray that they won't get burned. Then, after fireworks are launched into the air, they play. They can choose to throw or kick the flaming coconut, and when one team scores, it's a really big deal, just like most places, only you could grill hamburgers on the game ball. It gives a whole new meaning to getting fired up. Number 9. If that last one didn't toast your ankles, how about this one from Germany? The World Chess Boxing Championship. They go into an actual boxing ring with robes and trunks and meet in the middle at a table holding a chessboard. There are 11 rounds, 6 rounds of chess, and 5 3-minute rounds of boxing. Oh, you believe the coconut fire thing, but not this? Really? If the chess match is a draw, the winner is decided by points earned during the boxing. It looks like a commercial for a Prius, or something else totally unrelated, and it's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. But then again, we're pretty early in this list. Number 8. I've seen water polo, and it looks pretty weird, but that's tame compared to underwater rugby. Not much of a rugby follower, but apparently, in this version, the players go completely to the bottom of a pool and throw around a little rugby ball, which rises a little when they throw it. And if you've ever tried to throw something underwater, you might get this kind of effect. And they get to tackle each other, which looks like they're choking someone underwater. I can see a James Bond movie come out of this one. Those movie guys can hold their breath for an hour and a half, you know. Number 7. Dirt bikes are awful fun. I was once riding one and yelled to my friend, "Why do they call them dirt bikes?" And then I wiped out. When I got up, spitting all the dirt out of my mouth, my friend goes, "Does that answer your question?" In an awesome video, Robbie Maddo Madison gives dirt biking a whole new meaning when he rides it across water. And of course you're now saying, now how in the chess boxing world can he do that? Well, I'll tell you. Robbie has water skis attached to both of his wheels, with a cutout allowing the wheels to go below the skis a few inches. You young guys out there have got to see this. Then you're going to want a dirt bike and a pair of skis. Mom and Dad will surely understand. Number 6. You know that thumb wrestling thing you do with your buddies? Well, here's a different take on that. Toe wrestling. There is actually a World Toe Wrestling Championship, where one foot of a competitor is situated with a board sticking up about 4 inches to the left and another 4 inches to the right. When they lock big toes with their competition on the other side, they try to get their foot to touch the side board. Fair warning, broken toes are common. I think I'll just keep my toes where they belong, in my shoes. Number 5. Ice hockey can be a wild sport, but how would you like to watch a hockey game where the goals are attached directly under the ice? Players in scuba outfits with hockey sticks are underwater for 30 seconds to a minute at a time before handing off to a teammate. The object, as in normal hockey, is to try to score a goal past your opponent. Support divers are on hand in case any players black out. Whoa! Take me out, coach. This is a crazy, crazy game. I'll stick to the one above ice where they only smash each other's teeth in. Number 4. And then there's donkey basketball, where players have to ride a donkey and try to get close to a normal basketball goal and score. These are usually done as fundraising events, but all the participant players try hard to do their best and not look like jackasses. Number 3. So how many of you subscribers out there are living the good life in the UK? Apparently, one of the more recent fun sports from the UK is horseboarding. Here, someone rides a horse around a ring or outdoors, and a long rope is attached to the saddle. On the other end of that rope, probably holding on for dear life, is someone riding what looks like a skateboard with oversized wheels. The horse rider and the skateboarder have to get through a number of obstacles in good time to place well in the event. This would have to rate pretty high on my "oh bloody hell no" list. Number 2. Sepak takraw is a Southeast Asian sport played much like volleyball, only the players use their feet instead of their hands and arms. And it looks like the ball is a bit smaller than that of a normal volleyball. As one commenter on the sport put it, the sport is badass, but not too popular, sadly. Well, maybe instead of using that little ball, maybe a flaming coconut. Yeah. And finally, number 1. Whatever sport you're playing, you really got to keep your head in the game. And that could not be any truer than for the sport known as tennis, which is playing table tennis using your head instead of a paddle. And it's played with a larger ball, so you can really wrap your brain around it. These games are on the international level, and there are more than 80,000 players. So, if you're looking for some more head games in life, here you go. That's all for today. Let us know what you think about the stories in the comment section below. Don't forget to like us and be sure to subscribe for more stories like this. Get addicted to the good stuff.